Hi everyone, hope you're all well. Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general energy reading for the sign of Virgo for August 2021 for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus sign. If the reading resonates, then that's awesome, or if parts of it do. If the reading doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message, okay? So just take or leave, what have you. So I'm currently shuffling with the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck today, so I'll be using this to lay out the cards and to clarify, and then later on I'll be using the Soul Journey Oracle cards for advice and guidance at the end of the read, okay? So these are the general readings. I will do separate love readings for the month of August. I also will be doing additional bonus readings for the top 3 signs for both general and for love, for just to seeing how everything's going. That wanted to come out, the Empress, so things are looking pretty alright for you. I think things are going to work out just fine for the month of August, but obviously we'll wait until we get into the reading properly. So just a couple more shuffles and then we're straight in for you, okay Virgo? So, cutting up the deck. Interesting, the Tower wanted to peep through, so there could be a sudden change of sorts, or there has been. Something's being enlightened though. Okay, so let's get into this. What can we get for Virgo, please? Angels of Love and Light, what can you please provide us for Virgo for August? Oh my days. Well, I just said that, didn't I? And there we go, there's the Tower. Something shocking is happening, or is going to happen. Oh, this is Mars energy, so Aries, Scorpio energy. Let's see what's going to pull on the cards. Wow, 7 of Swords. Okay, the Devil energy. Hermit, this is your card here with Virgo. This is your energy here. The King of Pentacles. We have the 9 of Wands. We have the 3 of Pentacles. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Lovers. Interesting. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Star, we have the Magician, we have the Queen of Wands, 8 of Swords, lastly Justice. Beautiful. Okay, that's Libran energy. Bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so as the undercurrent of what we don't see, I'm really getting the sense that either you or someone that you're dealing with are just wanting fairness in a particular situation. You just want the truth. You want clarity. You don't want any kind of you just no nonsense from anyone. You just want to know exactly what's going on. Like, you've gone through a lot, I'm getting, and you're very resilient. Definitely this is a queen that you'd want on your side if there was a battle to be made. I mean, you can see how she's holding that sword. She's just ready, like kind of bring it on, as it were. You know, you're going to come forward and tell me your truth, because if you don't, then I'm going to swipe at you. It's the kind of sense that I'm getting about this. Like, maybe feeling a little bit like reserved, like you're holding yourself back, just saying like, okay, whoever is coming forward towards you, or whatever is coming forward towards you, you're going to sit back and kind of wait to see what's going to plan out in front of you, and then you're going to make your decision. You'll be very fair about what it is that you're wanting to do and how to move on forward, but you will definitely follow your head rather than your heart in this instance. And that will allow you to be victorious in relation to this situation. You know, you'll be able to move on forward in a brand new beginning. You'll heal from something, feel more balanced. And honestly, this is really beautiful. You're having this kind of fulfillment with the 10 of Cups energy. Like, you allowing yourself to do this is it going to be a major step up for you in relation to your personal development. Like, you may have been balancing certain things in your life after a difficult situation, but I'm getting the sense that you're just, there's no funny business whatsoever. Like, your pure aspect of what's going on, it's like, okay, this is exactly what's going on. I want the fairness, I want equality. I'm going to be very clear-minded about what it is that I do and how I move on forward, regardless of you know, how complex a situation or complicated a situation seems to be. I want to get to the truth of it. I want to make my particular decisions. I want justice to come in for me. I want things to move on forward. So I feel it's only right that I actually get into this reading. So we have the Tower energy here with the Aries, Scorpio. We have Capricorn here with the Devil. We have Hermit here with Virgo, which is your energy, which is amazing. We have Gemini here with the Lovers. We have Aquarius here with the Star. We have Gemini, Libra, and I think Virgo again for the Magician. Don't quote me on it, but I think those are the right signs. And we have Libra and energy with Justice. So I feel like we have Earth, we have Fire, we have air, and we have water as well. Yes. We have water as well? Well, maybe not on the actual spread actually, but I think we did actually have water at the bottom of the deck. Yes, we did with the 10 of Cups, but so you could have those in your chart or anyone that you're dealing with. So this is a general read. This is going to mainly be pertained to you. But honestly, it just depends what comes up. So you see what's happening. So there may have been a very drastic situation pertaining to love, I'm getting, or a business partnership, or a home or a family situation. Maybe you felt trapped in something and there's been a situation that has come to light that you're having to make a very difficult decision on how to move on forward, like you're making a choice or to heal from something. Something that's been disrupted has come to light. Maybe there's been deception on some part or some sort of trickery I'm getting, especially here with the Devil and then the 7 of Swords. So somebody maybe in a legal situation feeling relatively trapped about something, trapped in their head to do with a toxic situation, or just trapped in negative thoughts to do with a legal situation, wanting to start off something brand new, maybe trying to sever a legal contract of sorts, something to work in your favour, maybe something you feel like isn't going to work in your favour, but it will. Eventually someone will take accountability for their actions, I'm getting. You've had to take a lot of time to kind of sit and contemplate about your stability and, you know, really figure out what it is that you want in relation to this and how to move on forward and make some tough decisions to bring in, you know, what is it I want to bring into my life? What is it that I want to create? What is it that I want to focus on? How do I want to be able to move on forward? You know, we have 2 pages here, so there's lots of newness, new wanting to come in, like a sense of expansion and finishing of an old cycle here, in persevering in something. You are ready, like slow and steady. If you have to slow and steady move yourself forward in to build on your stability again, to build on your finances, you're going to make that commitment to yourself regardless if you start off brand new, because I feel like you're just wanting freshness, you're wanting to feel invigorated and to rejuvenate your life and have a sense of renewal and feel excited and confident about certain things, rather than feeling trapped in your head, I'm getting. There's been very much a period of time where you're having to follow your intuition rather than being stuck in your head with your particular thoughts. There could be someone in the mix who's trying to keep you stuck, keep you in a negative mindset, and you're getting justice for that, maybe even karmic justice. But what I need to do is I'll need to eventually clarify the cards to see exactly what is going on here. But there could be multiple people in the picture. Maybe if we have 2 pages, we have a knight here, we have a king here, we have a queen here. You know, we have lots of different people, like could be friends, family, work colleagues, parents I'm getting, you know, all kind of having an opinion and telling you what it is that you should be doing or how you shouldn't deal with a situation. And you're eventually going to gain this clarity and truth regardless. Like, you know, you may have been up in your head about unsure, like in the self-imprisonment to do with moving forward in something not necessarily moving forward the way that you want it to. Maybe feeling relatively isolated or confused or restricted in some particular way, but justice is going to come for you in your favour, I'm getting, even though if there has been some sort of treachery, I'm getting some sort of difficulty that you've had to deal with. It's been major challenges, but there is a sense of progression, because we have the 15 here with the devil, 16 here with the tower, and 17 here with the star. So there is a sense of progression, that things are moving on forward for you as you get closer and closer to the world card, till you get closer and closer to ending off a particular cycle. I feel like you haven't necessarily got to that point yet, but you will do eventually. It's just all a matter down to timing, but obviously everyone's on different paths, so however this resonates, so take or leave. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clarify these majors and see what these kind of impacts are in your life. So these cards on the table right now are all set on the upright, purely on the basis of for visual. But what I'll do now is when I clarify, I'll shuffle them so that they can come out reversed as well. But obviously these cards on the table can be interpreted as reversed as well. So I'm getting the sense that you will be eventually, like when you're in your power, persevering, working on yourself, like gain the stability that you want, and free yourself from a toxic situation. You may have other people wanting to collaborate to help you in relation to that. Maybe to break free of a legal contract, I'm getting. Maybe somebody wanted to make sure that you didn't have your finances in a set way. Somebody's definitely got caught with something. There's going to be punishment being brought in though. Something that is going to be brought to light. There's going to be some sort of punishment for somebody may have stole from you. I'm getting... Why is the tower here? Why is the tower here? The tower. Yeah, we have the Ace of Cups. So there's definitely been some sort of letdown or emptiness to do with a very difficult situation that you've been in, that you're trying to heal from, that you're needing to take the care into yourself. Like this is also a card of like love, like self-love. Like if it's in reverse, could be self-love, but also it could mean that you feel very empty and just drained, like your cup has been turned over. It's like this whole situation was so draining on you, and you know, feeling at a loss. Yeah, it could have been to do with a traditional commitment of sorts with the Hierophant, or a non-traditional commitment, potentially. What else can we get here for the Tower? But the Tower had to come down. It was necessary because obviously if there's been deception or lies, then something needed to, the poor foundation of whatever there was needed to fall down so that something can be brought to light, so justice can come in for you. Look at this, Judgment. This is so powerful. Like there's been a reckoning, a reflection, an awakening. Something needed to be brought to light, and it has been. Yeah, you're going to have success and you will be able to celebrate it. It doesn't necessarily look like you would be able to at first, but eventually you will be able to. Potentially you could be dealing with someone who was relatively toxic. I'm getting a bit of a bully. Or maybe this is just as you may have felt relatively weak and in conflict and confused, but you're not confused anymore because some sort of lie has come to light and you've got the clarity that you need. You're deciding to move on, potentially from someone, could be a fire sign, doesn't necessarily have to be, to go forward. And then you're celebrating with people that you love because you've left a particular situation or someone, and you're gaining independence to leave something. But you're definitely getting this kind of major clarity that this whole scenario, there wasn't something that was necessarily working out for you. You may have been left out in the cold, and you're getting this sense of, now I have to recover. Like, could be an unhappy home situation here. You know, with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, there could be family conflict, fighting over money, a fleeting success or something, or stealing funds I'm getting. And somebody with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse is having to recover from something. Maybe somebody was trying to pay off certain debts, like debt I'm getting, and they felt in the depths of despair, so therefore they feel like they had to steal from you, and maybe you have found out about that, and this was a massive letdown. So then there's been judgment being called on this person to say that you know, shouldn't be doing that. That's not very good. That's not a very nice thing to do. And that justice is now coming in for you in relation to that. Wow. Okay. Yeah. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody wants to repair it though. They're wanting to repair it, but they're not. But you may not trust them. And I wouldn't be surprised if this does resonate. What's the devil here? Why is the devil here? Why is the devil here for Virgo? Yeah, chaos, confusion with the Temperance in reverse, 3 of Wands in reverse. There's been a lot of frustration, holding on to the past. Somebody wants you to hold on to the past because it keeps you in chaos. And you're healing from that. You will be healing from that. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a fire sign. Doesn't necessarily have to be to do with a non-traditional commitment. I'll take one more for the devil, please. Oh, the 8 of Cups came out reverse, 8 of Wands. Then we have the Ace of Swords. There's definitely been some sort of lies or deception. Bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Pentacles. So somebody may be trying to keep hold of you. That's what I literally just said there. I feel like I just said that. Like somebody wants to keep you in chaos. So they may be feeding you particular lies so that you stick around, so that you don't move on. With the 8 of Cups in reverse. Like you don't move on, you don't move away. Like somebody may be sending like communication, and you may be receiving lots of different types of communication, or wanting to travel to see you with the 8 of Wands. Receiving some sort of news. Somebody may be trying to hold on to you. Yeah, third party situation potentially with the 3 of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Somebody wants to keep you in a sense of confusion though with the Ace of Swords. Create stress, mental blocks. Be misinformed so that you don't move on and you stick around. That's what I'm getting predominantly in that sense. If this resonates, of course. Why is the Hermit energy here? Why is Virgo here? Obviously this is Virgo's reading, but why is the Hermit energy here? Why is Hermit here, please? Yeah, 6 of Wands in reverse. Ace of Pentacles. So with the Six of Wands in reverse, it's like you having to retreat, pull your energy back after something that didn't work. And it wasn't meant to work out, because if it was a toxic situation and it was a difficult situation like it's seeming to be coming across as, then it wasn't meant to work out. And it's like you're having to retreat and pull your energy back after something that didn't necessarily work out, after something that may have failed. And there's nothing wrong in doing that, especially if it's not meant to work out. Like, this is all seeming to be like it's like you may feel like, oh, these are all mistakes, like, oh, I made such a massive mistake. But you shouldn't be hard on yourself, because these particular things, they happen, and they happen for a particular reason. And it's how we kind of grow and transform from that, and how we change our perspective on things, and to kind of understand, you know, why do these certain life lessons happen the way that they do, in order for us to contribute to our soul growth. And I'm getting this sense like you may have felt really gutted that something that you may have had some sort of stability in it, or you thought that something was stable, didn't necessarily work out. But it's asking you to go within to reestablish, you know, change your particular mindset in relation to this. And it's okay to give up on this other situation, basically, and to start off fresh with the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, we have the Queen of Pentacles here, and we have the King of Pentacles, like, upright. So potentially there could have been to do with a partnership or a marriage even, or even a long-term financial situation that there could have been you having to get separated from. But you will be able to start off something brand new, like broke up the deck and we have the World. You will be successful and transition out of a particular cycle. What else can you get for us? Hermit energy, please. Thank you. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's like you're getting closure. Having this going within, having this solitude, this time to yourself, you're getting closure that you were meant to give up on this particular situation. And maybe you were so, like, so sure that something was meant to work out, that something was meant to keep going, something seemed to be great, or something seemed to look great, but it may not necessarily have been. And because that you may not necessarily have closed out the cycle yourself, it's like the universe had to come in and to break it up for you. The divine had to come in and break it up for you to show you exactly what was going on for you. Yeah, with the Fool in reverse, like, this is somebody's getting this closure. Like, this is someone who's been taken advantage of, unfortunately. Like, somebody who's feeling relatively reckless on moving forward. Maybe you felt like you didn't have any control of the situation, clinging on to something, feeling stuck. And that's why it's been asking you to kind of go within and to give up. And to, like, not take the leap of faith by staying in this situation. Like, it was like kind of having that kind of, whoa, before you jump off the cliff and stay in something you shouldn't be, and kind of mindlessly walk into whatever it, like, into the abyss. It's like, stop. Like, this was like a halt to go, like, no more. No more. Like, this is something really pretty major that had to come into a close. Wow, okay. So obviously, please just take whatever resonates with you. I get lots of different types of messages, especially with these general readings. Like, anything can come up. So please just take, and if it resonates, then that's great. Why is the Lovers here, please? This is Gemini energy. Why is the Lovers here? Okay. So we have the Page of Wands. So this is relatively positive. Like, you're receiving some sort of incoming news. There's another page here. It's like 3 pages. So yeah, new contracts, new finances, that you're going to be able to receive news about that and move on forward, new legal contracts, new actions being taken in. 9 of Swords in reverse. Healing yourself, accepting help from others. Maybe you're going to be receiving help, like healing, like somebody may have found out about your situation or is going to come in to help you, this particular justice. You're going to receive the incoming news about what it is that you're needing, and this is allow you to make the right decisions on how to move on forward, and discovering what it is that you should be holding on to or not holding on to, and you're recognizing that to have the new beginning that you want, to be letting go of potential third-party interferences I'm getting. So what else can we get here for another card for the Lovers, please? Wow. Okay, so I wasn't sure. The Chariot, it came out reversed or upright. I wasn't quite sure, but I'll read it both ways. This news is going to allow you to move on forward and to take initiative for your life, feel a lot more balanced, and will allow you to move on forward in the direction that you want to. Either that, or potentially you may be giving up on another situation. You've made a decision. This is somebody who's making a decision, or they've made a decision, and that's also having this choice with this news that is coming in towards you about maybe an unhappy home situation here with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and having this heartbreak. This to do with this trauma, this difficulty that you may have gone through here. And with this Chariot energy, this is Cancerian energy. You're going to take charge of your life. You're going to be able to move on forward. There will be progress, because obviously we have 6 and then we have 7, which is really quite lovely. Like charging out of a difficult, toxic situation I'm getting. Why is the Star here, please? Why is the Star here? What's being healed? What's being rejuvenated? Like you're having a sense of wanting to have a sense of new faith that things can be turned around for you. The Knight of Cups in reverse. Any disappointments that you've had, potentially to do with love, will be rectified. Anything that made you feel unbalanced, I'm getting. With the Two of Pentacles, anything that made you feel overwhelmed, where you felt like just unsure about what it was you to do, on how to move on forward. Yeah. Healing, closing out an old cycle, eventually. What else with the Star? Ooh. Well, okay, all of those cards fell on the floor, so I think I'm going to leave them all there. But you'll be following your intuition, and when you're following your intuition, you'll be able to move on forward. But I do see what is upright here. My cards are... I can see the Two of Pentacles showing itself and the Queen of Swords, so like I was saying earlier, I'm getting the sense of being really clear cut, fair, like feeling balanced. You're going to be like no nonsense stuff. You're going to heal anything that wasn't balanced, because you're going to heal, like follow your intuition. Oh gosh, I wanted to jump out at me. Why is the Magician here? Why is the Magician here, please? For Virgo, where's the Magician here? Okay, yeah, you're manifesting something a lot more stable for yourself. Feeling a lot more confident. Potentially there have been people that you don't see that do not want this for you. You'll be healing yourself out of something, and there's going to be a sense of jealousy. People do not want you to move on forward. People want you to kind of stay in a victim mentality, feeling lost, feeling unsure of yourself or what it is that you're doing to move yourself forward. Feeling in a sense that you don't have a clue with what direction it is that you're moving on forward, but you will be able to come out on top here with this beautiful Nine of Pentacles energy. Like you're manifesting a new sense of self-sufficiency I'm getting. What else can you tell us, please? The Magician. my goodness, look at this. You are manifesting the Emperor and the Ace of Wands. So you could be manifesting an Aries, doesn't necessarily have to be, but you're manifesting bossing up in this self-sufficiency, having this sense of luxury and feeling strong and independent, taking control of your life, taking charge of this brand new beginning and making these particular decisions which are allowing you to move on forward. Potentially with the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, what we don't see, there could be this person, if you are dealing with somebody else, dealing with an Emperor or another fire sign, they could have been in a place of lack and they've had to let go of maybe like player-like behaviour. If that is something that resonates, they may have been stuck thinking about you, contemplating a third-party situation, and they've seen the light, I'm getting. But if this isn't necessarily the case, then I'm getting that you're letting go of this poverty type mindset and feeling like you can't, you know, move yourself on forward, like you can't have the strength and, you know, the ability to be able to move on forward, but you absolutely will. You will move forward in confidence. I'm going to take a card for Justice, please. Why is Justice here? Why is Justice here for Virgo? That's just literally too many. Like, why is Justice here for Virgo? Okay, Justice may be coming in for you for a unhappy home family situation that you may have kept appearances in, that you may have been left out in the cold with. Justice is coming in for that. Right, what wants to come out for Justice? Yeah, Justice for feeling at a loss. Justice for all the times that you felt at a loss, unsure, not being able to have the new beginning, what you wanting. You know, crying over spilt milk type thing. Oh my goodness, to do with an unhappy home family situation. I literally just said that, didn't I? So you're getting justice for that. You're getting justice for being left out in the cold. I mean, goodness, I mean, you know, you're going to get your independence. You're going to let go of something that doesn't necessarily work out for you. Getting justice in that particular situation and allow yourself to move on forward after a very painful cycle that you may have been in. I'm going to take one more for Justice. Is there one more for Justice, please? If not, then I'll go to the Oracle cards. The Fool. Yeah, you're going to get justice for being taken advantage of. Any time that you may have put into a situation will be coming back to you tenfold. This is also a card of like giving up, but we were saying that earlier, there's nothing wrong in giving up on something that's not necessarily working out for you. You're getting justice being brought in for you. Potentially you may be moving back home to family or closer to home, maybe in stressing out about this, but potentially it's going to help you to be able to move on forward. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do, you may be feeling a little bit stressed out that you may not necessarily have the independence that you want as of yet, because that's something that's very important for you. But there's certain things that have happened that you're kind of getting this recognition of like, okay, well, slow and surely does it. I'm getting. Other people will be wanting to help you and to help rebuild with you. So what can we get for the Soul Journey cards for Virgo, please? What can we get for Virgo? Ooh, grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Wow. This is incredible, because all I've basically been saying is about it's okay to let go of something. You may be grieving on something, and it's okay to grieve. and have difficulty with this particular situation. Like, this is also a grieving card. You will be getting justice. Yeah, you've been worrying a lot. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. So with this card here, with this grief card, you know, it's like having, I think I was saying along the lines earlier that giving up on something was to allow you to have these particular life lessons of understanding why it came into your life in the first place, and getting that sense of closure and understanding these particular life lessons and leaving things that don't necessarily serve us to be able to start off something brand new, and getting this highlighted sense of, look, I know how difficult how things have been, but it's having that then recognition of going, well, it's only made me stronger, it's only made me wiser, it's only made me better. It's only helped improve. And that's the thing, like, all these different kind of life lessons that we have in our life are all to kind of help benefit for us in one way or another to be more healed versions of ourselves, which is basically the brunt of it all. But you won't be stuck in a sad energy for much longer, if this is the case, if this is something that resonates with you. I'm going to pull one more card because I just feel like I should. One more for Virgo, please. Regret. I know that I cannot change the past, see? There's that card of regret. You'll get justice for that. And I literally just said that earlier. Regret. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and opportunities that it presents. So I know that it sounds really twisted where you're thinking, well, how can I be grateful for all these different things that are not that great that have happened in my life? And it's having the bigger picture of things. Like, you know, with the Queen of Swords energy, it's like gaining this particular truth. Like, this is somebody who's very open, like objectively, like they will see things as they are. They'll be very constructive in their criticism. They'll see the whole picture. They'll kind of see everything, understand everything, and they'll want to get to grips with everything that's happening. And you'll eventually get to that point where logically you'll understand why you've gone through all these particular things. And then with having that understanding, emotionally you'll feel much better. And this in turn will allow you to feel grateful eventually, when you've healed certain aspects of yourself, that you will eventually be able to see this bigger picture and have the courage in yourself to be able to move forward and face any fear that you may have had previously with confidence, and trust that all of the different things are happening for you, not against you, or to be at you. It's all happening for you. And then it's for you to discipline your mind. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. It's like allowing yourself to have that understanding of going, okay, the bigger picture of it is this. So, wow, goodness me. But I know there's been a lot of stress and strain in relation to all these different situations that you may have been in, but they will eventually all come to pass. Like, any of the difficulties that you've had, this is all kind of like temporary. And it just depends on your kind of perspective. Like, everything is relatively neutral, and it's having that idea of looking at it, or should I choose to look at this negatively or positively, or just as objective as possible, and it is what it is. Okay. Wow, goodness. Anyway, so I hope that you managed to kind of still stay with me in relation with this reading. I know it was quite long, but I felt like with the general energy readings, because I'm only really doing one and a bonus depending, they can be a little bit longer. So I hope that the reading resonates, or that parts of it did. If you enjoyed, please like, share and subscribe. Leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it, and we'll hopefully catch you in the next one. So thank you. Bye for now.